we've got our mountain, that's a nice background for our picture. I'm going to start to put in a few tree lines, so I'm going to use a clean brush, fair bit of water on it, lemon yellow. I'm going to make it nice dark green, so lemon yellow, Payne's grey, plenty of paint on there, get it nice and dark. Got maybe a bit too much water on there. And then following one of the, say this slope down here along the mountain, if I just start up about there, then just very lightly flick up, and you just get this nice little tree line effect. Then back into the paint, nice and dark, and I'm going to do another one sort of there. Just working the way down the mountain, and then that works its way to the bottom. It also helps give it a sense of scale with these little trees. It really brings out the size of the mountain. I'm going to put some trees along the bottom here. So it's back into the lemon yellow, Payne's grey mix, and I'm going to make these just a little bit bigger. Maybe even just using the corner, well the chisel edge of the brush, put a little guideline in, and then just using the very corner of the brush, put a little tree in, maybe another one, bigger one over on this side. There's another one, just a little one just along there. Just very lightly using the corner of the brush just to put those in. And I'm just going to go into a bit of raw sienna just to try and change the colour slightly. We could have those going off into the distance, up the mountain somewhere. I think on this side I'm going to have a great big tree, somewhere like that. And again, just using the just put that a bit higher. And just the very corner of the hake, and just work from side to side, and then obviously bigger and bigger as it comes down the page. A bit more paint on the brush, and then maybe have a even bigger one to the left of it. Just put the guideline in, and then very lightly, a bit more paint I think. Just fill that edge of the paper in, work that way down to the bottom. Just gives it a nice border over on that left hand side. I think I'm going to have a big tree over on this right hand side, just to, may end up just just going over our other tree. Never mind, I think it'll just look better in the painting if we just bash a big one in there. Get it nice and dark at the base. Maybe another one just next to it. Imagine that one is just slightly behind it. But again, get the base nice and dark. And I can even scratch out a few stones. Just down there by the bottom. That'll do. And the beauty of that is you scrape it down, you get the paint at the bottom and you get your sort of automatic shadows created. Just a very simple little technique. And what I might do is put some water here in the foreground. So I'm just going to clean the brush, and then quite a damp brush. I'm just going to get a touch of raw sienna, but mainly ultramarine. In fact, just a touch of all the sky colours in there, but mainly leaning towards blue. And then just choose where the lake's going to go. So I'm going to sort of start up here, maybe. Loads of water. That's going to just go up there and then round there, and then just brush it in. Plenty of water. And then I'm just going to clean the brush. And then into our tree colours, nice and dark. And we've got a reflection here. These, and then maybe you can just about see those two behind. Then I'm going to bother just dipping the very tip into the water. I'm just going to go and mix a dark colour, so burnt umber and ultramarine, nice and dark, and then just put in the little mud banks where this sort of water meets these snowy shores, but keeping it sort of parallel to the paper, to the bottom of the paper. So let's give that a quick clean. I might even take a bit of raw sienna, just a touch of burnt umber, raw sienna, just a touch of burnt umber, maybe even give it a quick sweep instead, might look a bit better, a bit more raw sienna, just sweep that round nice and quick, bit of ultramarine just to darken it up a touch, maybe burnt umber. Maybe there's even a touch on the other side over beneath the tree. A few little reeds and things living by the edge of the water, reeds and grasses. And again, switch the card, always looks quite effective, just a few rocks here and there. Maybe some on the other side as well. That's just a simple little painting you can do with some big mountains. Switch the rigger, plenty of water. I was darkest colour, burnt umber, ultramarine. And then just pop my signature over on this side somewhere. And that's another finished painting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.